The world is moving towards a very risky zone in coming days. There are a lot of threats which will going to surround to well-doing people. You understand what I want to say, especially those people who are performing good in their life. But the way the population of India is growing, it is adding lot of burden on system as well as on Mother Nature. The population is rising fast. There's some factors which are promoting population growth like a catalyst. 1. Religion-based discrimination. Right now, we need to understand the scale of different religion people living with each other. We cannot actually separate out each religion from other in this era. As we have done the separation, we know the consequences of it. We have lost the precious land like Pakistan and Bangladesh. When we differentiate more, the gap between two increases, and those who thinks we are the sufferer, their bond increases. Due to common emotion generation among particular community, their people tend to follow the religious guidelines or religious motto. No matter how harsh the religious goals are, but the common emotion works like an inspiration. When some religious leader come forward and say we need to give birth to more children to surpass the other community, then the common emotion person blindly follows the propaganda. Ultimately, the conclusion is if you hate more other community, it unites more. The work of government here is not to pass hatred but to stringent the rules and regulation to control population of nation. 2. Caste system. In rural areas today also, there is so much influence of caste system. The indifference among people makes chaos. People feel more insecure when they give birth to a single child, as they think a single child will have threats in future and he will be alone. Power does matter. To increase the power, people prefer to give birth more than 2 children. 3. Education. See if government thinks education eventually going to work. But according to sanity currently, those who are educated can control the others who don't have that part of understanding by creating the system. You know how automatic machines work. The machine has all parts which are not living. Still, due to the systematic integration of logic, machines work in auto mode. We need to create a strong laws and regulations. 4. Poverty. Poverty can only be avoidable if we people will produce less than 2 children. God has given us the abundant supply of natural resources, but to the population race, we are falling scared to it. 5. Bad politics. The bad politics is dividing people. They are creating the difference. 6. Industrialization. Industrialists want cheap labor in their factories. They see rising population as their market, as a customers. 7. Diseases. People worry about the risk associated with the diseases. The poor people feel more insecure about it, so they add more in their list. 8. Migration. Lot of unstable countries, people are migrating to India. Initially they searched for barren lands and situated there. They become more advanced. They started colonization at government lands. Right now, they cross Indian borders, live below urban flyover by bribing the police. After developing network, they complete the fake documentation process and become the netizen of India. Still government don't act. 9. State politics. Each Indian state has different political agenda. The different political parties. There is no union of state leaders. Conclusion. Don't wait until population becomes pollution. Only government-based laws can go to work ahead. Come forward, say government to form the strong laws.